carried us through. The time has come to stand as one. Protect her from those who've seen up what they do. All earth inheritors. It's up to me and you.
Well, good evening to all those that are tuned in again for another live performance from the Duncan Showroom. My name is Longevity John. I'm your host. Dr. Ted Cadillac will be the guy on sound, lights, and cameras doing all that. Not only that, but doing the sound for the room where we've got an audience tonight, too, for this broadcast. So that's really good. Thanks for coming out, guys. I know a lot of you, it's your first time here, and that's pretty cool. So I'm not going to do all the new jokes or the old jokes again. But there's things I want to acknowledge is that I'm wearing a hoodie that was given to me this year by the Delta Police Pipe Band. So everybody's going like, how come you're wearing that? And I said, well, because this is the third time I brought them to Vancouver Island and to Duncan to be at our festival. And not only that, but because they've come over here twice, they were able to, on the second time, they were able to make a connection during our centennial year that they would offer up down in Monterey. They had a tattoo going down there, and so our local band got to be the house band for down there, and that was cool, wasn't it?
I was there.
Yes. Well, that's all because the Duncan Couch Festival Society at the time, decided I wanted to have a pipe band in town, right? So this year when they came back, they offered me up. After we had done it, they came up and they presented this with me, right? So it's kind of neat because I got to kind of explain to a lot of my hippie friends why I'm wearing a police jacket. You know, and to that point, I like to always mention that I've had some ailments in the last 4 or 5 years that have caused me to look around and find out how I'm going to deal with them. And that's when I found out about the positive uses of medical marijuana and how it can be used and put to good test on how to manage pain. As it's being broken down, and they're finding out more areas where you could actually bring in one style to deal with one thing and things like that. It's very cool, and it's not anything to be afraid of. It's kind of interesting herbal way to take care of it. Now, the reason I bring that up is as much as I like medical marijuana, I find that it's sort of in conflict with my recreational use. Isn't that a drag? I get over it, though. We just slot. Okay, this one's for that one, this one's for that. Anyway, we have fun. You can only well imagine if I didn't do that where I would be going, because look at all that stuff that's all over there, right? And it looks like tonight we're going to be doing one long set, although there's an interesting way they're going to approach this. There's going to be a musical interlude where it's only instrumental and where you then have the option to get up and stretch, move about, head to the washroom. And if you look at the rug, there is a rug over there where it's just a hop, skip, and a jump to the washroom. Worst thing to do if you got to go to the washroom. Oh. No, we took my props off the stage. That's too bad. No, it's not. Just a minute. Hold on. I'm going to walk away here for a second and oh, there it is. For some of you who've never been here, how I got involved in music a lot was because I was a leather worker and I did belts, bags, sandals, and guitar straps. And so I got to work with a lot of musicians, and as the more I got to work with it, I discovered that there's a place for me in there to put things together, such as the 39 Days of July. But along the way, leatherwork got me to where I was, and there was a point in time when I changed from just the regular leatherwork to doing what I call designer dead cow. Keeps the vegetarians away, right? But this is one of the highlights of my career, and that's coming up with the silent wind chime. Who needs to know at 3 o'clock in the morning if it's windy on your neighbor's front porch? The ultimate Christmas gift. Or welcome to the neighborhood. As a matter of fact, if I'd ever got a hold of Welcome Wagon while I was still alive, I could have been off to the races. But the reason I brought this whole thing up about the 39 Days of July was 3 years ago, the Awakeneers got a hold of me and asked if they could come down and perform. And I went to their website and I looked and said, well, this looks interesting. there's a place for it. I want to give it a try. And I brought them down. I was quite enamored with what they did. And I felt bad that we only had about a 50-minute time period for them to perform. When you got to get those many people on stage and make it all work, thank you, Dr. Ted Cadillac, for doing that in a short time, that it just didn't seem to be long enough. So we've been bringing them back for a couple of years now, trying to introduce audiences in the Cowichan Valley to what great music's all about, what cooperation and what's the word? It escapes me. But anyway, it's when collaboration, when musicians collaborate together, not only in their lifestyle, but in representing their lifestyle through their music. There's wonderful things that happen, and this band, Awakeneers, does that for me. And so tonight, what we need is a warm welcome from the people here right now in the Cowichan Valley to say, hey guys, the Awakeneers in town. Let's give it up for them, please.
Thanks, John. Thanks to all you folks for coming out tonight. And we're really delighted to be here because we've never been inside this place before. We've always played over in the park. And it's a lot easier on Ted. Because we're a bit of a thing to try to get organized on stage, even though we've been doing it for a long time. And this, I believe, is Thanksgiving weekend in Canada, not so much if you're from the States, but we just thought we'd start with a song that we'd like to start. It's called Tattlake the Trail, and it's about the opportunity that we all have living in a place that's so generous to the rest of us.
From poplar and pine to mountain valley trails that wind among the rocks, the open western sky, the peaks that pile high above the creeks that run across. This place we all live, and this life that it gives us. Just giving and giving and giving. This place we all live, and this life that it gives us. Just giving and giving and giving. From Princeton to Prince George, valley bottom floor soft as moss. Inlets and fjords and majestic mountain tops. This place we all live, and this life that it gives us. Just giving and giving and giving. This place we all stars in the sea. From the old growth forest trails and the mountains holy grail of BC, the wolf and the elk and the snow caps that melt in the spring, the swans and the snow geese and the rugged beaches where the surf rings. This place we all live and this life that it gives us. Just give and give, give. This place we all live and this life that it gives us. Just give and give, give.
Thanks very much. So this group of people have been playing music together since they were about this tall, or singing, and that's just sort of coincidental. And during the lockdown, we all sheltered in place and could record, and actually produced most of an album during that time period and wrote a lot of songs. And towards the end of that, it's been a long time since we'd been out on the road, and if, I don't know who here has ever traveled as a musician. It has its ups and downs, but there's definitely something about it that makes it worth it that people keep on doing it again. And so after a while, Emmanuel wrote this song called Promise and Crackle, and it was sort of about what it's like when it's working. And whoever is singing the lead is the person that wrote the song. And everybody here is switching around between different instruments, and so if you want to know who wrote it, it's who seems to be leading the lyrics, etc. Promise and Crackle.
Wake, church, coffee, and early mornings sharing a song. Long days driving and shabby meals, but you feel so alive. And I miss the sky for the promise and crackle, the surprise of what lies around the bend. And I miss the cries of all the hard work and the rabbit as we scrabble on through Wyoming, we're heading home west around the crest of the mountain, waving grasslands and sketchy plains, hanging on by a shoestring. California, we're dreaming of you, a legend that's been growing since our youth. Colorado, we're coming through, busking on the streets as we meet you. Oh, like Greek church coffee and early mornings sharing a song. Long days driving and shabby meals, but you feel so alive. And I miss the sky for the promise and crackle, the surprise of what lies around the bend. And I miss the skies of all the hard work and the rabbit as we scramble on, meeting folks you would never know, the way life goes back home. Sweet surprises
Thanks very much. So this is very homey up here with a fireplace, and it gave me the thought that maybe we should move along in the playlist here and play a song about living with a wood stove. I don't know, has anybody here lived with a wood stove where you have to, okay, it's very familiar. So there's a line in here about if your wool clothing gets too close to the wood stove, maybe everybody's who's had a wood stove maybe has survived that misfortune. Anyway, Isa looks like he shouldn't get too close to a wood stove either. And I think he remembered. Yeah, he's got some clothing that doesn't look so good right now, but I think
Down vests and wood stoves are not a great combination.
So anyway, we spent a lot of time when they were growing up with a wood stove, and we still have a fireplace that's a bit like that, but it's hot like a wood stove. So, and this song is called December in the North. It's not quite December yet, but we are looking forward to that first fluffy snowfall because it goes along with this tune quite well, which is actually when it was written, I believe.
Clean white snow coming down. It looks so pretty all around. Ice cold noses and woolen tubes, lit up houses, snow in my boots. It's December in the north. There's a fire in the heart. Doff your jacket and your scarf. Grab a cup of something hot to quench your thirst. There ain't nothing on the earth like December in the north. Flying snowballs, advance and retreat, mischievous grins and rosy cheeks, inner warmth in the outside chill, body running, but the mind stands still. It's December in the north. There's a fire in the heart. Doff your jacket and your scarf. Grab a cup of something hot to quench your thirst. There ain't nothing on the earth like December in the north. Muddy footprints are all erased. A newborn world shows its face. The smell of mother's baking, cinnamon and clove, wool clothes drying too close to the stove. It's December in the north. There's a fire in the heart. Doff your jacket and your scarf. Grab a cup of something hot to quench your thirst. There ain't nothing on the earth like December in the north.
Thanks very much. So I think many of us in the room are of an age where this next song is going to make sense. It's a song that Emmanuel wrote quite a while back, but there was a time when his grandmother used to come and visit, and there was one opportunity that he had when he went out for a walk, and decided he'd ask her for advice. And many years later, this song came out that was a result of that conversation. And since then, there's been many meetups with her, etc. And we just recently this summer had the opportunity to celebrate her 95th birthday. It's called Wise
We
Woman.
actually played a concert at her nursing home. And we played this song at it.
My grandmom is a wise woman, said here's my advice to you, my grandson. Learn to hold the door wide open, let everyone walk on through before you. Learn to slow down when you're talking, watch the world spinning around. Learn to slow down when you're walking, look around and watch the world go round. There's so much wisdom gets left on the ground, so many wise ones laying around, frowned upon by the young. Each generation knows it's the one to set it all straight and show how it's done, to run this crazy show. Young need the old and the old need the young, and we all can learn if we're humble enough not to think we know all the answers. My grandmom is a wise woman, said here's my advice to you, my grandson. Learn to hold the door wide open, let everyone walk on through before you. Learn to slow down when you're talking, watch the world spinning around. Learn to slow down when you're walking, look around and watch the world go round. With respect and empathy, wisdom and energy can be friends, not enemies. When we swallow our pride and follow the tide and not pretend that we're the new. When we slow on down, start showing some knowing and growing some courtesy. My grandmom is a wise woman, said here's my advice to you, my grandson. Learn to hold the door wide open, let everyone walk on through before you. Learn to slow down when you're talking, watch the world spinning around. Learn to slow down when you're walking, look around and watch the world go round. My grandmom is a wise woman, said here's my advice to you, my grandson. Learn to hold the door wide open, let everyone walk on through before you. Learn to slow down when you're talking, watch the world spinning around. Learn to slow down when you're walking, look around and watch the world go round.
Thank you. So this next tune, Rose wrote. She's going to be singing the lead, and her mother is actually sitting in the front here. And it's a song that she wrote after she had moved out and moved on and had a bunch of adventures and was coming home again. And we happened to be in the neighborhood when she decided, when she hit 16 or 18 or whenever it was, that she was moving out. And it was like on her birthday, boom, she went. She didn't go very far. She was in a tent about 100 feet away from 17. Anyway, but since then, they've had a real reconciliation, and things are quite a bit different now. And they actually get along quite well. And the song's called Coming Home.
The heart grow fonder, and when I was your age, and you don't know what you've got till you've got it no longer. There's nothing like coming home, nothing like coming home, nothing like coming home. Nothing like coming home. what's the shift, I wonder? Something inside has changed. What once was fear is fear no longer. There's nothing like coming home. Nothing like coming home. Nothing like coming home. Nothing like coming home. There's nothing like coming home. There's nothing like coming home. I now see the beauty in age. Wisdom makes the heart grow stronger, and as I turn each page, I'm grateful for every chapter. There's nothing like coming home. Nothing like coming home. Nothing like coming home. Nothing like coming coming home. 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 Coming home.
Thanks very much. I'll mention that speaking of home, these three fellows here are brothers. And they have a sister out there and another two sister, another sister back there. And thanks very much for coming, you guys, because it helps fill out the seats and things. So these guys have been spending they had a project of writing songs. They said, okay, I think I got this right. We're going to spend 10 minutes a day songwriting. Is that the gist of it?
At least.
At least 10
That
minutes a
was
day.
the minimum viable
Right.
effort.
And they locked themselves in a room and they would work at it for at least 10 minutes, and sometimes that was all they could stand and they were out after the 10 minutes. And sometimes they'd actually be in there for 2 hours really going at it because something was working well. And it was quite variable, but it's now become quite a bit more consistent, and quite a few really interesting, cool songs have
And
turned
weird.
up. And weird songs, yeah. We've skipped through half the weird songs getting to this one, but we might wrap back around now that you can be convinced that we can do normal, nice things. This one is called Keep On Truckin'.
Sometimes the sun shines and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes are fun times and sometimes it wasn't. Learning to stay with that, it's all part of it. Learning when to change it, change is part of it. Keep on trucking, keep on crawling, keep on running, keep on walking, keep on trucking, keep on crawling, keep on walking, keep on running. Don't get down when things are looking down. Don't get too high when things are looking up. Learning to stay with that, it's all part of it. Learning when to change it, change is part of it. Keep on trucking, keep on crawling, keep on running, keep on walking, keep on trucking, keep on crawling, keep on walking, keep on running. Some kinds of hard are worth avoiding, others are just part of growing. Learning to stay with that, it's all part of it. Learning when to change it, change is part of it. Keep on trucking, keep on crawling, keep on running, keep on walking, keep on trucking, keep on crawling, keep on walking, keep on running.
Thanks very much. So we'll wrap back around to some of the things that are a little stranger that we passed up on until we established our credibility. But sometimes, like this song is somewhere a mix between reading too much on the internet and believing what you read. And things can happen when you're dreaming that are either nightmares or okay, and who knows what.
This is all research based.
Yes, it all has citations possible. It's called Good Night, My Friends.
Good night, my friend. See you in the morning. I hope your rest is remarkably refreshing. And in the morning, you feel amazing. And you wake up feeling like dancing. The lights are low and the curtains drawn, just waiting for a sweet dream to come along and lift you up out of your bedroom and deposit you somewhere without your clothes on. According to the internet, you'll probably dream about some kind of a snake or your teeth falling out. But in the morning, your teeth will be alright. Things will be fine, and you won't have a snake bite. Probably. Good night, my friend. See you in the morning. I hope your rest is remarkably refreshing. And in the morning, you feel amazing. And you wake up feeling like dancing. Pretty soon, all your brain cells will start shrinking in your head. According to science, a lot of liquid will start swishing, cleaning out the garbage. according to Tibetans, you'll be transported into another world that's even more real. Good night, my friend. See you in the morning. I hope your rest is remarkably refreshing. And in the morning, you feel amazing. And you wake up feeling like dancing. According to the snakes, your teeth will be transported into the internet by the Tibetans, and all the science will start swishing into your bedroom without its clothes on. Good night, my friend. See you in the morning. I hope your rest is remarkably refreshing. And in the morning, you feel amazing. And you wake up feeling like dancing.
Thanks very much. Ozzy was actually in bed when we.
This next tune was a collaboration between Erica and Rose, except they weren't both working on it at the same time. One of them had the tune, I believe this is correct, and the other one had the words, but they hadn't even spoken. What?
I had the tune and the whole composition and the ooh and rain and I think one other word all worked out, but I'd had nothing in between.
Right.
So I sent Erica a voice memo with it and told her the words I had, like scatting the blank spots, but with the tune, and then the words I did have in there, and then she filled in the rest.
So like a crossword puzzle.
It's called Again and Again, and it was an opportunity for the string section to fill in some of the blanks.
Like the light dancing on the water, are we dancing light? Cosmic sons and daughters, here in the moment where the dance is begun. Cycling and circling like the moon and the stars and the sun. Ooh, water droplets of consciousness dancing in the rain. Cycles of creation dancing again and again. Ooh.
Thanks very much. This next tune was also written by the fellows, I believe. I don't know how many people have traveled with friends or family for long periods of time, or sort of ended up having successfully survived rubbing off a lot of their sharp edges and learning how to get along in a small space. We've gone tens of thousands of miles in a 15-passenger van, and also lived on a relatively small boat for so many people. And both those things, you really have to get along, or else you're going to be climbing the walls and there's nowhere to go on a boat, for instance. And you can jump overboard, but that's not really going to help. And if you're in the middle of some foreign country trying to have a huff of it and go hide somewhere in the washroom in a gas station, it's not really an option. So, and then sometimes it works out wonderfully, and it's sort of like you never get out and it's just fine. Everything's wonderful. And so this song was a bit of a celebration of having got to that stage. It's called Stuck in the Moment.
Coffee in the morning, campfire at night. Same old thing, still just right. New leaves in spring, mushrooms in autumn. When winter comes, get out the toboggan. I'm stuck in the moment all day. I'm stuck in the moment, and I like it that way. Here in the moment with all my friends, I'm stuck in the moment that never ends. Everything's fine in the morning time, and it's still okay by the middle of the day. It's alright right through the night. Tomorrow will wait till after today. Time goes by, I smile and wave. I got nowhere else to go, so I just stay. Feelings roll in and roll away. I sit by the shore and watch the waves. I'm stuck in the moment all day. I'm stuck in the moment, and I like it that way. Here in the moment with all my friends, I'm stuck in the moment that never ends. Wherever I go, it's all around. I can close my eyes, but there's no way out. Here I am in the here and now. I take a look around, and wow, kapow! The silent sound is getting loud. I'm sitting down on a cloud. Stuck in the moment all day. I'm here in the moment with all my friends. Stuck in the moment, and I like it that way. Here in the moment that never ends. I'm stuck in the moment all day. I'm here in the moment with all my friends. Stuck in the moment, and I like it that way. Here in the moment that never ends. I'm stuck in the moment that never ends.
Thanks very much. Does the sound good out there? I'm betting it is, but great. Thanks, Ted. This next tune was written by Isa, and I'll let you figure it out. He's a very introspective and fairly fierce thinker with great breadth of reading both in books and elsewhere, and kind of a super processor underneath that spectacular hairdo. And it comes out in his lyrics and all kinds of other places.
I'm full of it, you're full of it, what is it? Earth is full of it, sky's full of it, what is it? The universe is full of it, full of it, what is it? Is it love? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sensitized to the rest of it, all the senses sensitive. Present in every moment, giving and receiving. The fabric of creation, the tapestry of colors, the common thread and all the patterns of the living weave. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The universe is full of it, full of it. What is it? Is it love? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Eyes have it, hands have it, what is it? Sunrise has it, lands have it, what is it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, the universe is full of it, full of it. What is it? Is it love? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, it's making just pumping through some holy holes. Man, you see the heart of it, all the source from which it flows. It seems to be the secret everybody knows. If you lose, it's never farther than the end of your nose. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Universe is full of it, full of it. What is it? Is it love? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm full of it, you're full of it. What is it? Love. Earth is full of it, sky's full of it. What is it?
Thanks very much. One of the things that we've noticed, well, these have all been very cheery songs mostly up until now. It's not like that's the only thing that gets written around here, because there's lots of ups and downs, and that also gets journaled and or comes out in songs. But we tend not to present the miserable side of things in public, because why? Everybody's got their own. We don't need to reinforce that. And mostly it's not miserable anyway, it's just sort of process. But we have noticed that it's gotten a really sort of inflamed condition in recent years and in general society in terms of how much wrangling is going on a small scale and a large scale. And that's been making it more difficult for musicians to be activists on one angle or another, where it used to be that people could do that, and it was like, that's what musicians do, is they present their perspective. But anyway, so recently, actually not so recently, I guess a little more than a year ago, folks were at a music festival that happens nearby. It's the Wood Stove Festival, actually, up in Cumberland. And actually, I think we're supposed to be playing there in a few weeks. But anyway, this is a song about that. There was some people that got up on stage and said, I'm going to sing my song, and I hope you like it, and I hope you stay, and we'll leave it at that. It's called Peace is What We Need Right About Now.
Saw a girl stand up and say she had the courage, walk out to me if you disagree, she said, but I did not disagree.
This next song is a slightly different theme written by Rose, Pushing Up the River. Has anyone ever had the opportunity to watch salmon going up the creek in about 8 inches of water? What incredible fortitude when they're in the Campbell River. You can, yeah. Anyway, all over the place, wherever they go. And then something that happened last night that somebody mentioned. Has everybody seen these huge flocks of trumpeter swans that are heading north or south, way up high, and they're going from the Arctic all the way down to the other side of the planet? And sometimes I wonder, it's like, why are they honking? Geese seem to have this habit of, when they're on the fly, is they're saying something to each other the whole time. And I was struck one time by the fact that maybe it's a kind of courage or a kind of encouragement of some kind. And anyway, Rose wrote this song called Pushing Up the River. It's not turned up too loud because this is different than how she usually sounds.
Pushing up the river, swim against the tide. Pushing up the river, not an easy ride. Pushing up the river, oh, the journey's long. If I don't wanna dream along, floating down the river, gotta stay strong. Pushing up the river, pushing up the river, and the waterfall. Pushing up the river, never come and go. Pushing up the river, gotta stay strong. Row, row, stay afloat, stand straight and tall in the boat, pushing up the river. Pushing up the river, I follow. Pushing up the river, pushing up the river, but I'm not alone. We don't wanna dream alone. Walking down the river, gotta stay strong. Pushing up the river, pushing up the river, oh, it's going fast. Pushing up the river, we're gonna last. Pushing up the river, we're not alone. And we're not gonna dream alone. Walking down the river, gonna stay strong. Pushing up the river. Pushing up the river, swim against the tide. Pushing up the river, on an easy ride. Pushing up the river, and we're not alone. And we're not dreaming alone. Walking down the river, we're strong. Pushing up the river.
Thanks very much. This next song is also written by Emmanuel, and it's called On the Line. And it's in acknowledgement of people who feel driven by their conscience to kind of step out and defend or protect or stand strong in relation to something that they think needs to be different or needs to be acknowledged as needing attention. It's a simple way of putting it. So the song doesn't necessarily align itself with any particular issue or any particular cause, but it does recognize that people are called to do things of that nature, and that other people may or may not be on the front lines, but they're aligned with what people are doing. And we've got a banjo to tune. But things are going well, I think. I don't know, does anybody have a banjo or no banjo players? Or yeah, that's
We've
just the
heard
way they
that
are.
if you leave your tour van unlocked, you might end up with a second banjo on the seat. So we're careful to lock our tour van.
And we have 2 tuners just in case it does happen.
We already have 2 banjos, so we don't need more.
On the line, tuned up.
You're on the line, fighting for time and justice. On the line, on the line, on the line. You're on the line, fighting for time and ethics. On the line, on the line, on the line. Keep your strength and pull on through. There's 1,000 songs behind you. You have come together, taking on something bigger. You have come together, become strong together. You have come. You're on the line, fighting for time and justice. On the line, on the line, on the line. You're on the line, fighting for time and ethics. On the line, on the line, on the line. Keep your strength and pull on through. There's 1,000 songs behind you. You are all a vision, moving on a vision. You are all. We are all on a mission, moving on a mission. We are all. We're on the line, fighting for time and justice. On the line, on the line, on the line. We're on the line, fighting for time and ethics. On the line, on the line, on the line. Keep your strength and pull on through. There's 1,000 songs behind you. You are loved by each other. You are loved by your brothers. You are loved. You are held by your sisters. You are held by those distant. You are held. You're on the line, fighting for time and justice. On the line, on the line, on the line. You're on the line, fighting for time and ethics.
Thanks very much. This next song was written by Erica not too long ago, and it celebrates her particular approach or her intention that no matter what, she's not going to give up. So various people have adversity at one time or another in their life. Sometimes it's health, sometimes it's money, sometimes it's neighbors, sometimes it's family, sometimes it's who knows what. And there's, as we know, there's millions of people in a difficult circumstance. And our circumstance is really precious and privileged because we're not having to deal with the things that they're having to deal with at the moment. Anyway, this song, I Won't Give Up. Thanks very much. We're going to do one or two more songs before we do some instrumentals so people can stretch and not miss any of the words and even visit the washroom if they need to. This next song is an outright activist song that Erica wrote a while back, and it's on behalf of life. And it's she figured, and I think I agree, maybe most of us would agree that life matters probably more than anything else, and if we were going to exterminate life, that wouldn't be good for anything, including all of ourselves and all of our preferences and prejudices and prides and all the rest of it that would go down the tubes with it. And standing up for life seems like it might be actually a reconciling factor that everyone could agree on. Anyway, it's a cheery little song called Stand Up for Life.
It's time to stand up, stand up, stand up for life, for life. It's time to stand up, stand up, stand up for life. It's time to stand up, stand up, stand up for life, for life. It's time to stand up, stand up, stand up for life. For the ancient trees, stand up, that stand at Fairy Creek. Stand up for the living waters, the ocean that they reach. Stand up, it's time to stand up, stand up, stand up for life, for life. It's time to stand up, stand up, stand up for life. Weather player on the front lines, holding light and prayerful time, just trying to live right and get by. Now is the time to rise and stand up, stand up for life, for life. It's time to stand up, stand up for life. For humanity, stand up with integrity. Stand up for the sanctity where we be. Stand up, it's time to stand up, stand up for life, for life. It's time to stand up, stand up for life. Weather player on the front lines, holding light and prayerful time, just trying to live right and get by. Now is the time to rise and stand up, stand up for life, for life. It's time to stand up, stand up for life. It's time to stand up, stand up for life, for life. It's time to stand up, stand up for life.
Thanks very much. So we're just going to do one more song with lyrics, then we'll do some instrumentals. But this song we'd like to dedicate to all good folk everywhere, but particularly to John and Ted, who have, the more we have little encounters with them, usually when we're coming to play, the more we find out how much they've made possible by their persistent 39 Days of August, which is July, sorry. Which is the only thing I know of its nature that I've ever heard of. It goes on and on and on and on. And then this place, we found out, has been running for 18, 19 years now. 21 years. And their calendar's packed.
Since August.
And so that's a pretty remarkable passion and dedication. So this song, this especially includes them. It's called Good Folk Rock.
Good folk rock, you what is right, and everyone has some insight. But some folks follow what they do until the light is like a light. I'm singing to all of you, all of you, all of you. Your very best to do what's best for all. Walk tall, walk tall. Trusting, trusting each other. Humble, simple, helping out one another. Friends and folks who find a friend in every stranger. Practicing the preaching of loving one another. I'm singing to all of you, all of you, oh, the very best to do what's best for all. Walk tall, walk tall. Everyone meets some victories and everyone meets defeats. Some good folk know when to fight, when to keep the peace. Good folk rock, you rock, you who walk the talk, you who walk that walk, you walk the talk, walk on, rock on. I'm singing to all of you, all of you, oh, do your very best to do what's best for all. Walk tall, walk tall, walk on, rock on, walk tall, walk tall, walk on, rock on.
Thanks again. So a few instrumentals. Stretch your legs or just have a seat and enjoy the music, and we'll be back with lyrics shortly. If anyone's interested, this tune was written by a fellow celebrating a friend of his birthday, and it's called Jim Johnson's Birthday Blues. And it's a thing that musicians have, and fiddlers seem to have in particular, is they'll write something because it struck them. So we have songs about people that we've met along the way, and this is a song that someone else wrote, and it's a birthday song for somebody.
Blue Mountain Hornpipe.
This next tune was written for somebody by Emmanuel, and if we manage to, if this goes out on the live stream, we'd like to send it to the people that it's written for, which is a couple by the name of John and Mindy. And we were in a difficult circumstance where we had a concert to do, a significant series of concerts to do in Toronto, and we didn't have a place to stay or to rehearse for it. And they were friends of friends, and they just opened up their hearts and house, and we stayed in a place that they had in Whidbey Island, I believe, for a couple of months while we were rehearsing. Their names are John and Mindy, and this is a song for John and Mindy. And thanks very much for their generosity and compassion, and it made a difference, a big difference. Thanks very much. This next song, Francis is going to be singing, and he wrote this a while back, and there's also a music video that he did that's somewhere online that shows him playing guitar out in the middle of a field and wandering around, and birds and various other things. And it's called... is this a tuning project? No. It's a really nice video. I like it a lot. I hardly ever see it at this point, but the song's also nice. It's called A Man Can Be.
If I was the sun, I would rise every morning and shine on everyone. If I was the sky, then I'd hold the sun. If I was the sea, I would always me, and I don't know yet what to be. I am free, I can be what I can. I can love what I see, and I can learn to understand. There are many things a man can be. If I was a tree, I would reach for the sun. I'd be strong silently. Deep would be my roots, and the earth would hold me. If I was a bird, I would fly to the sky. I would soar above the world. I would learn to sing that sweet song you've heard. But I am being, and I don't know yet what to be. I am free, I can be what I can. I can love what I see, and I can learn to understand. There are many things a man can be. If I was a bug, I would do the things a bug does. I'd just be a bug. If I was a snail, then I'd move like a slug. If I was a seed, I would sprout and grow. I would help the earth be green. My flowers, they would bloom, and then I'd go to seed. But I am me, and I don't know yet what to be. I am free, I can be what I can. I can love what I see, and I can learn to understand. There are many things a man can be. If I was the breeze, I would move in the leaves as I pass through the trees. I would come and go in all the breeze. If I was the rain, I would come from the cloud. I would run in the stream. Then I'd be the sea, and then a cloud again. But I am me, and I don't know yet what to be. I am free, I can be what I can. I can love what I see, and I can learn to understand. There are many things a man can be.
Thanks very much. I'm hopeful that the sort of ballad, quiet folk tune is not too quiet this time of night, and it's not going to put everybody to sleep. These are such nice seats, and often we're playing outside and things like that, so it's a little different to try to have enough interest going on stage. It was nice with the lights that were going though for a while there. That's it's been a while since we've had somebody do a light show at the same time. This song, Francis composed, I believe, on my mother's grand piano, which is about 100 years old, which at the time we had a place where he could use it. And so it's suitable for a grand piano and a spotlight and not much else. So it's called Genesis.
Is there a place beyond the edge of space? Was there a time before time? If there's a middle and no edges, that seems a little bit suspicious. Is everything just floating everywhere? Can anybody tell me why it's there? When I look into the sky and my eyes go wide with wondering, and my mind really tries to understand, but it can't hold everything. And the sun kind of opening, and a little hoping if everything gets in. Are there stars beyond the stars beyond? Always on and on and on. Could you go and just keep going? Never stopping, never slowing down. Is there no end and no beginning? must be all away.
Thank you.
Yeah.
May I live this life in harmony with all sisters and brothers, all the plants, the animals, the wind, sky, and waters, the rocks and the soil, the earth, the stars, and the sun, in harmony with all creation and with the source from which we all come. May I be balanced, giving and receiving. May I be peaceful, heart beating. May I be in right relation. May I be peaceful, peace of creation. May I live this life in harmony with all sisters and brothers, all the plants, the animals, the wind, sky, and waters, the rocks and the soil, the earth, the stars, and the sun, in harmony with all creation and with the source from which we all come. May I be balanced, giving and receiving. May I be peaceful, heart beating. May I be in right relation. May I be peaceful, peace of creation. May I be in balance, giving and receiving. May I be peaceful, heart beating. May I be in right relation. May I be peaceful, peace of creation.
Thank you very much. This next song is also by Rose. It's called More Like Myself. And there's an album that is largely done that we're working on that we'll be hopefully releasing before Christmas called Lightheart. And quite a few of the songs in this set are actually going to be on that CD. And this song was written not that long ago when she was quite recovering from something that she was really glad to be recovering from. And it's called Feeling More Like Myself. Thanks very much. Is anybody or everybody here living on their own piece of land where they can plant food and maybe they don't even have a mortgage and everything's wonderful? Well, there's lots of paradoxes in where we might find ourselves. Erica wrote this song not too long ago, which is a bit of a reflection of a paradox, and it's called Quiet Place. And it's about looking for that quiet place where you can get your hands in the dirt and grow your own food and feel like you're home. Yeah.
Whether it's a physical place or not. We've got to find our
place of stillness in the storm. We've got to find our quiet place, a place of wholeness in a world torn apart. We've got to find our people and find our place. I've got to relax my shoulders and
That's super loud.
find our people and find our place. I've got to relax my shoulders and relax my face. We've got to find our people and find our place. There must be some hope for the human race. I know I came here for a reason, and I should know just what to do. But my vision's hazy and it's getting crazy, just waiting for the other shoe to drop. So we've got to find our quiet place, a place of stillness in the storm. We've got to find our quiet place, a place of wholeness in a world torn apart. It's time to remain calm and fiercely alert. Get away from the traffic and find some dirt. It's time to plant some seeds, get our hands in the earth. Love one another and hold the light for all we're worth. I know I came here for a reason. I've got something to do. It's gonna take more than believing to see this mission through. So we've got to find our quiet place, a place of stillness in the storm. We've got to find our quiet place, a place of wholeness in a world torn apart. We've got to find our people and find our place. We've got to make the time and make the space. We've got to find our people and find our place, and pray for peace as a new dawn wakes.
Start again. Is everyone doing okay? Okey-doke. Don't want to be boring. In fact, I think we're going to do this song and then we're going to do something that's definitely not boring, which is a song that Isa wrote called Ubik. But this next song is very sort of balladed, and Ubik is a little different. Is that okay? Yep. Okay. And then we'll curve around a little bit more and carry on.
got what I've been given, and it isn't mine. It's mine to keep. I've tried to give everything I can, and hope I get everything I need. I felt the truth reaching out to me, like I've been reaching from inside that little guy, still so painfully wide, but somehow I was on both sides. It's like starting to become the light at the end of the tunnel, like the spaciousness inside the church of ancient trees. It's like opening my eyes in the crystal clear water, like a flower that's finally opening. I've been on a mighty long road, through a long, lonely night. I've asked the stars if they could show me the way back to the light. I saw the sun coming over the mountain, just like love at first sight. I saw the moon on the still water, and it seemed like things would be alright. It's like starting to become the light at the end of the tunnel, like the spaciousness inside the church of ancient trees. It's like opening my eyes in the crystal clear water, like a flower that's finally opening. It's like starting to become the light at the end of the tunnel, like the spaciousness inside the church of ancient trees. It's like opening my eyes in the crystal clear water, like a flower that's finally opening.
Was it Philip K. Dick? Did anybody read the little wee science fiction book written by Philip K. Dick called Ubik? Probably 40, 50 years, 60 years ago. Long time ago. Can we read anything else by Philip K. Dick? Okay. A little bit. Okay. Isa read it, I think. A lot of Philip
Very
K. Dick. So
strange.
it's very strange. He lived in San Francisco, I believe, or somewhere.
Particularly this book.
Yeah, particularly this book. Not this book, but the name of this. Ubic is, I think, short for ubiquitous in that particular context.
Feel it in the air, taste it on the wind. You've got to be there to know when it's happening. And the story tells the writer, and the music plays the band, and something higher seems to lend a hand. It's got no spring and we could use it. The awakening is for giving, not for taking in nothing. That's forsaken by the ray of creation. Ubic means everywhere. Ubic, it's everywhere. Ubiquitous, mysterious, miraculous stuff. In search of the miraculous that's in search of us. In search of the miraculous in each of us. Tuning dial spins, resonances trimmed, a hiss, a burst of static, then the signal comes in, and the story tells the writer, and the music plays the band, and something higher seems to start to land. It's got no spring and we could use it. The awakening is for giving, not for taking in nothing. That's forsaken by the ray of creation. Ubic means everywhere. Ubic, it's everywhere. Every one of the stations are coming in hot. It's time to be making some adjustments to the plot. Can we have a Deus Ex to rescue the day? Well, guess what? It's all gone anyway. Hey, Ubic, it's got the spring and we could use it. We are waiting, it's for giving, not for taking in nothing. That's forsaken by the ray of creation.
Thank you. This next tune was written by Emmanuel. And it's called Pretty Little Bird. I tend to ask whether people have bird feeders in their yard before we play the song, which I think is a little bit rinky-dink. But people who watch birds, I think, have a different kind of appreciation for a song that mentions birds. But here it is.
I've been a lot of places in this big wide world, and there's lots of places still that I'd like to see. But every time I wander, I see struggle and beauty, and it brings me back to what's around me. I'm free, like a pretty little bird that chirps and sings. I'm free, way that I am has this wacky habit of following along even when I don't invite it to. I'm free, like a pretty little bird that chirps and sings. I'm free. I'm free, like a pretty little bird that chirps and sings. I'm free. Some people stand in a single spot and let the world run around all around them. Others run around all around the world, learning and bursting with burning questions. I'm free, like a pretty little bird that chirps and sings. I'm free. I'm free, like a pretty little bird that chirps and sings. I'm free. It's easy to get locked down in my mind, running low on freedom, running out of time. It's easy to get boxed in the walls of my making, so I jump to the top and a crash comes sailing down. I'm free, like a pretty little bird that chirps and sings. I'm free. I'm free, like a pretty little bird that chirps and sings. I'm free, like a pretty little bird that chirps and sings. I'm free. There's a time for being smart and a time for being simple. You can be too kind or too clever or too careful. Wisdom can be healing and wisdom can be firm, but there are times when not knowing is the only way to learn. Many strengths can be a weakness on a different day, and a weakness can be a strength when it's seen a different way. There is a time to be like water. There is a place to be like rock. There is a line that runs between them, where the free must learn to walk. The cookies that we've eaten are the cookies that we toss. Every single kind of win comes at some kind of loss. Everything that happens with the cause. The universe is loving, but it does have its laws. Cute little kittens can have sharp little claws. If you want someone's genius, you better watch out for their flaws. There is a time to be like water. There is a place to be like rock. There is a line that runs between them, where the free must learn to walk. Secrecy and lies are almost guaranteed. Crazy seeming people are easy to find, 'cause a lot of what we see actually happens in our mind. It takes time to realize that it takes all kinds, but it doesn't mean it doesn't matter. Just anything's just fine. Living life in ignorance hasn't felt like bliss, but the weight of life experience can be hard to lift. There is a time to be like water. There is a place to be like rock. There is a line that runs between where the freedom is learned to walk.
Thank you. So we have about 2 or 3 more songs before we get to 10 o'clock, which is our official finish time. And I'd just like to thank everyone for being here this evening, and to, again, Ted and John for the opportunity to be here and for taking care of the sounds and the lights and everything else. And thanks very much.
And everyone who might be listening in on the live stream.
Yes, that's something that's, we don't see them, but they might be here.
Wow.
This next song was written by Isa, and it's called We're All Little Children.
We have CDs and USB drives and all kinds of t-shirts and merch over there at the table, by the way. T-shirts are handmade by Rose.
I think there's actually only 2 left.
100% organic cotton.
And a handmade stencil.
There's also an app that's for free that you can get a lot of this music on when it's released.
All little children, under the endless sky. Eyes big as saucers. Little voices asking why. Clutching skirts for safety. Asking to be carried. It's all a mystery. We try to grow up quickly, but it's okay to be young and ignorant. big as saucers. Oh, little voices asking why. Sometimes in the crowd, oh, I lose my mom and dad. Oh, then I hear their call, oh, and I reach out my hand.
Thank you. This next song, you're welcome to sing along with the chorus if you feel like it. It's super simple. Francis can actually demonstrate that as we start it up. It's called No Complaints, and basically the chorus is I have no complaints.
I've got no complaints. No, I ain't got complaints. I think you'll get it. I don't have that many friends, but the friends I have are good friends. And I don't have all that many things, but the things I have are mostly good things. And I got no complaints. No, I ain't got complaints. 'Cause life's too short and way too long to spend it all dwelling on what's gone wrong. There's a lot of things I just don't understand, and my life hasn't gone how I planned. But I have hope for the future and a roof for tonight. And in the dark I'm ready for the light. I got no complaints. No, I ain't got complaints. 'Cause life's too short and way too long to spend it all dwelling on what's gone wrong. I'm not a drunken fool or a cross-eyed saint. I just really ain't into complaints. And I have a funny feeling that the universe is great, even on the days when it seems like maybe it ain't. And I got no complaints. No, I ain't got complaints. 'Cause life's too short and way too long to spend it all dwelling on what's gone wrong. Whiny people are very annoying. I would know 'cause I've actually been one. For many years I caused radius, but I'm getting older, so I'm done. I got no complaints. No, I ain't got complaints. 'Cause life's too short and way too long to spend it all dwelling on what's gone wrong. Usually out of money and I've always looked funny. Got a bony face and a bulgy tummy. There's a lot of things that I'd like to change, but I'm happy to be here just the same. I got no complaints. No, I ain't got complaints. 'Cause life's too short and way too long to spend it all dwelling on what's gone wrong.
Thanks very much. We'll do one more song and then we'll call it good for tonight. And thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening and a safe drive home. And no complaints, yeah. This last song, the fellows wrote it. It's called Ripples.
like a comet traversing the solar system, sets kings in motion, following a star. What's worthwhile? Being kind, big true love, whatever that is, all around. Doing what you say you're gonna do, unless I guess the moral of the story is, don't be dumb, hold your tongue, don't say too much. Have you tried teaching people by hitting them on the head with your ideas? It doesn't work all that well, doesn't work at all. People rarely change, so you might as well like them and love whatever that is all around. Ripples across the ocean, ripples of devotion, ripples that just keep going. What's worthwhile? Sunrise, a smile, gazing at the sky, at the moon and the stars and the signs of it all. And life, whatever that is all around, yeah. Worthwhile, all the higher emotions and the living moments where things happen. She can call it home one day, and she hopes that only she can call it home one day, and I hope that only I can call her home.